Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I am still trying to figure out how to set my camera up. Well, this will work. I don't get everything. I get a little bit, but I don't get everything. I'll just show you it's me. The hummingbirds are coming in. We have a beautiful warm day today, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get you to see more, and that's not working. Let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. And that's not going to work either. I can bring it back. Hold on, I'm still moving my camera around. See, I had it set up on video and it sets up different. But the moment I set it up on live, YouTube changes it. Good morning. I'm going to go text Gary so he knows I'm live. He doesn't even know I'm live. I just worked on a video on hummingbirds and I thought, gee, they keep coming in. And I want to turn this live on because somebody have asked to have it live. I'll explain to you in a minute why I don't do it live that often lately. Okay. Okay, let's not drop everything around here. Okay, just tell Gary I am live. Okay, so now Gary knows I'm live. Not that it matters. He wouldn't even come in and there wouldn't be a problem with anything. Oh, I want you to see the hummingbird here. Let me see if I can crank it down. Oh, come on, let's crank down. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna work either. See, they're feeding on the dots. I'm gonna have to hand hold this. Everybody's going through really quick. I see Linda and My Pan. And if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. So Shirley, hi from Florida. You should have hummingbirds, I think. Isn't that cute? Isn't that weird? I can't. Oh, that's Gary letting me know that he knows now. When I do a video, I get a. Oh, he knew. When I do a video, I can get it so much broader, and I can't. I'm going to have to hand hold it for a minute. All right, out of my wonderful stand that I made. Look at this. Isn't that funny? It's a tripod that this is taped to, and then it's a jar, and it holds the handle. Now I'm going to scare everybody away. The reason I can't go live this time of the year here with the hummingbirds, it's just so hard, is the sun. We're still morning, aren't we? Yes, we are still morning. And the sun is right out the window, so it kind of glares really bad. And this is their favorite spot. And I can't zoom out anymore. It's the best I can do. But I just did a video. Hopefully I'll work on it. Isn't this cute? I just did a video on how to train your hummingbird. A video I really haven't done. And that's not finger training. It's how to get them to come in when you've got hummingbirds around. And while I was doing it, they just were all over me. And I thought, I'm just going to come on live for a few minutes. They love their ice cream containers. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? It's going to be hard for me to read and move because if I move too much, then I'm literally sitting right on top of the hummingbird. So if I move too much, they're going to fly off. They're not going to know what I'm doing. And it wasn't set up. I didn't clean my window. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that something? I'm literally right here. See? I'm sitting right here with the hummingbird. So I don't want to move around too much. I wanted to zoom out more so you could see more. No, I just worked on a little video. Is he still texting me? He probably wants to know if he should come in. I think he's working on stuff. We've been working on a lot of little things here. What do we have up there? Oh, ravens. So I haven't done a whole lot of videos. I've been trying to get little things done like plumbing, painting, and not for you guys, just for us. just things that needed to be done. And so I figured I'd come and show you the hummingbirds. Let's see, questions I get. When do they go away? We have hummingbirds all year long. They don't go away. In fact, As the weather cools, we'll have more and more coming in because they'll winter here. I'm hoping it's Mapan. You know, make your own food. Literally a quarter of a cup of white table sugar, regular table sugar, and you don't have to worry that much if it's beet sugar or cane sugar. It's already been processed down to sucrose, so either one will work. I use both. I try to get cane, and then there's times I can't, or they won't ship it, or I got to go pick it up, so I use beet. So I have both. But either one, so it's a quarter of a cup of white granulated sugar and 1 cup of water. Hint, boil half of it or get it really hot so you can melt it. And once it starts to melt, add in the rest of it. So put a half a cup of real hot water in, stir it up into the sugar, and as it melts, add the rest of it in cold water. So you'd have a half a cup of hot water and a half a cup of cold. Look at that. And this, see, every time I move, they're all over. Here's where they are. We've got the orange trees out there. Let me stand up for a minute. See where they can go? They've got all these trees here. And of course, they've got the hibiscus. So they go out the window and they can hang out in the hibiscus. And there's one feeding right now, he was. And then they've got the orange tree, which does not have any flowers right now because it's full of oranges. And then they sit in the poor old avocado tree. And then they come here. And then, of course, they're over there, too. We can walk over here real quick. I've got a couple of them there. You can see them feeding. I don't know if I can zoom in. The sun is in my eyes. This is why it's hard to do it here. Those are the ice cream containers. I absolutely love their ice cream containers. And I'm still working on my deck. See, that's as far out as I can zoom. But I've got 2 feeders out there, and then I've got the bird baths. See, they're in the avocado tree. And I've got one here. And as more and more come in, then I add more and more feeders. I took a lot down this morning, washed them up really good, and I'll add in more feeders here. Depends on how fast they empty them. Okay, so let me see if I can read something because I can't turn it sideways. Let me just ask you real quick. This isn't sideways, right? It looks right? Because it's rolling sideways on me. No, we don't have bugs in our papayas. The only thing that gets in our papayas is we don't pick them quick enough and eventually they rot. It's sideways. Nuts. It didn't turn. So you mean it's going this way? Oh, you know, I had this problem before and I had to contact them and I couldn't change it, so I'm sideways. Okay, so now I got to do it this way. It's going to be harder to hold. Much better. Well, yeah, but that's not the way I wanted it. You know, I had this problem a while ago and I had to contact them. It would not go upright. Yeah, that's better. Hi, Donald. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to go this way when I went on live. It was supposed to be, you know, lengthwise. And I've had this issue before with them, so I don't know. Okay, now I'll hold it like this. Let me make sure I've got this right. Yeah, I do. I had to go check my camera. All right, so now we're going to have to go this way. So when I get off, I'll have to delete this because people will come on, they'll see it sideways, they'll give a thumbs down, and, well, what am I going to do? I could always get off and try again. I don't know what you think. Hi, Susan. This is perfect. Yeah, but it's not the way I wanted it. Wanted it the other way. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't want to die. I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know if that's... Okay, so let me see what I've missed here. Sometimes I can get your messages back and sometimes I can't. I don't know what that means. I feed hummingbirds, but I'm going to die. I don't want to die. I'm not sure what you mean. Just keep feeding them. And maybe... Oh... Well, you can always have your neighbors start to feed hummingbirds too. I'm trying to get people to put hummingbird feeders out. Hi, Mimi, Susu, Mary Renee. Hi, Let's see if I can go through this. Now that it's not sideways, I can read it. LM Terry. Yes, I figured it out. I didn't know. You know, like I said, I had this problem before. I contacted YouTube. They said they'd work on it. And it should not have gone that way because it told me it was right. So, okay, so Wendy enlarged her video to full screen. Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be this way. Oh, what are you guys fighting for out there? I heard them fighting. Shirley, hi. Jeff, it's sideways. I know. Well, now it's not sideways. You can't wait to see my garden again. My pen. Oh, that's tomorrow, isn't it? I'm not, Tacoma plants? Is it Tecoma plants? I'm not sure what that is. Let's see, I use all cane this past summer. Okay, so Jeff used cane sugar. So jealous, I love hummingbirds. It depends on where you live. You know, Southern California, they just live here all year round because the weather's good. They have plenty of food. And it's really hard for them to stay in the snow. And then you'd have to keep the hummingbird feeders from freezing, which you can do. There are ways to do that. Somebody called me that has a garden show on TV and asked me how to do it, and I told him how to do it. And he was all excited. Cynthia, hi Wendy. Hi Cynthia. I'm trying to go through everybody so I don't miss anybody. Amanda, member, hello. Oh, Amanda, I'll give you a secret. I'm going to set up the kitchen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably go live a lot while I'm working in there so my members can tell me how to fix things and do it that way, because I'm trying to set up a place to do more cooking. I'm so glad to hear some people made the pizza and they absolutely loved it. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I missed anybody. From Arizona. I am really bad at names. S-A-K-I. Oh, don't disappear me. Sakalin. I see Lynn. Sakalin. I hope I got that right. Hello from Arizona. T. Boyd 59. I said hello already to L.M. Terry. Author. Very interesting. Linda Hines from Pomona. You should have hummingbirds. You get cooler than us, but you should have hummingbirds. MK, yay, I know. This is the problem. See, the sun is coming and it's already glaring, and like within an hour, the sun's going to be right there in the sky, and then it glares right in here, and I'm changing hummingbird feeders constantly when it does that. Mark Oliver, hello. I think it jumped all the way back. Stacy from Cincinnati, hello. So I'm on here, MK. You told me to come on, so here I am. Like I said, I worked on a video. Let me go back down to the bottom. And I thought, Mary, well, I don't know that much about the memberships, but once you subscribe, it says member. I think Donald's telling you how to do it. Thank you, Donald. And I figured, you know what? They keep prompting me, make levels. I'm not doing levels right now. And then they tell me to do more. And I thought, you know, I'm going to be working in the kitchen. I'll just start. I got a TV from Walmart so I can hopefully read while I'm working in the kitchen. $128 for a 40-inch TV. It's really nice. I set it up. So now I got to hook my computer onto that so I can read it. Garden Alive. Donald's telling you how to become a member. This is new to me. They put it on my account. They said, ask people to become members. And I really wasn't sure if I even wanted to deal with that. But then I thought, this is really cool. I've set up this table. I really want to step back more so you can see more. Let me get back. I'm on a chair, on a rolling chair. And I thought, I'll just turn it on. Garden Love Homestead, hi. I'll just turn it on while I'm working. And this past week, we've had a lot of other stuff going on. I don't want to really talk about the kitchen because today it's about hummingbirds. But real quick, that kitchen that you saw in the pizza one is not a new kitchen. It's actually a 10-year-old kitchen, but it was non-functional. I'll talk about that when I go back into the kitchen. I'm Ariana. Hello from Vegas. So they're coming in. I'm going to have to do the feeders again soon. I see a lot of them are running low. Especially I just did a video. Don't let your feeders run empty. And there's one sitting up there. He's up there. They're looking at me. They go, why is she sticking this out the window? This is not working because I cannot hold this up in the air for that long. But I do want to put a live cam back out there. I've got a pole. You can see the pole. But again, it just glares into the sun. Hillside Edible Garden. You know, if you start putting out feeders and they know there's enough feeders so they don't have to quarrel, you should be able to do the same thing. What you're going to do is you're going to pull in all the hummingbirds in your area and they'll come to you. It's basically a quick fill up because this is just something for them to grab, especially on warm days. Today we're warm again. And then go back into, I wish I could put this somewhere so I don't have to hold it this way. You know, that they can go back into the gardens and look for insects and pollen and nectar and that because they can't live on this. I mean, if they had to, they could. A lot of times, you know, the zoos have to, you know, give them this if they're moving them around and they do live on this. But technically in the wild, they're not living on this. This is not their this is their supplement. Kind of like instant breakfast I used to have when I was a kid going to school, which is, you know, it's something like that. It's basically, it's a fill-in. But the thing is they need it because look at the hillsides. The hillsides are all, there's nothing. I mean, you got weed abatement, everything's got to be cleared. So there's not as much food for them. They like sow thistle. They go through the flowers and all the wildflowers, and there's just not enough. So they come here, they get some, and then they go back in the gardens. I'm trying to figure out if I can move this handle and stick it back in my tripod. Nope. Next time I'll try again, and I'll try to make sure I do it the right way. I'll stay on a little longer, and then I'm going either into the kitchen and to work on some projects, or I'm going to go back out in the garden. Cute. This is really cute. I just have no place to put this. This is my phone, and it's on a handle, which is simple, and it normally sticks in the tripod I made, which is right here. See? And I can't stick it in because I have to hold it this way. And then I made a holder. I'm not mic'd, but I made a holder. Oh, you should see the holder out of a tote lid. And it works fantastic. Probably better than anything I could buy. But I'm not using a mic. I hate using mics, but I use them anyways now. Everybody complains they can't hear me. I don't know how they can not hear me. My neighbor hears me. My neighbor across the hill, if I'm in the kitchen a lot of times, I've heard her scream my name. I know you're in the kitchen. Hello. Believe you me, we come out of a loud family. Let's see if there's any. It's really hard to hold this. Okay, so thank you, Donald, for talking to people for me. How many gallons a day? Right now, I think it's not too bad. I think it's about 3 gallons. Sometimes it can be more. I don't know. I really don't know how much Garden Love Homestead. I really haven't kept track. I still, this is going to sound crazy. I still have not gone into a grocery store since March 2020. It's going to be 2 years, 2020. I order everything online. Gary has gone to Sam's Club to pick up the 50-pound sacks of cane sugar by C&H. Then I also order from Walmart 10-pound sacks now because I calculated that it really was only, what did I figure out? It was only like 3 cents, 2 cents a pound savings to buy them 50-pound sacks that are hard to lug around. So I started buying it that way. I don't know. I probably don't want to know, but it's a lot. But you know what? I don't go on vacation. I don't travel. So this is my vacation. So I'm not worried about it. Neither is Gary. And we really enjoy this. So my priority is this, since this is my getaway. And That's cool. They're looking at me. And think of the ones that are not coming in because they don't know why I'm sitting here in the window. So there's even a lot more sitting out in the trees. They'll wait until I back up. I see a feeder that's running low. Oh, thank you, Donald. You know, I'm trying to get Gary to go out there and do it himself, but he does really better when you ask him questions. Everybody's different. I like going out there and just doing my own thing. That is true, LM Terry. It is like a that's what my friend always used to tell me. You're on vacation all the time. I would like to have Gary take my cell phone because my cell phone's better than his, even though he has managed to take $100 smartphone, if you want to call it that, and do a lot with it. But he keeps saying he's going to do it. So the best thing for me is to go find him or just tell him, hey, we're going into your garden. But it's funny, we work differently, each of us. Shirley, you're feeding your bees separately. I'm doing the same thing with Gary's bees. I have him have a feeder there. When they start to come in here and I see them go that way, then I know they're going back to his hive and he'll put the feeder up or he'll fill it and then they won't bother here. If they're going another direction, there's somebody over the hill there, way there, that has bees down there. And if they're coming from there, then I'm in trouble. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Oh, no, don't close it up. I just saw you come in. Parpatty? Batty? Parpatty? Hello? Yes, you got in live. Now I forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, it depends on where the bees are coming from. And yes, that was basically it. So we work differently. I'm the type that really just want to go out there by myself and do my thing. I always kid around and tell Gary, which may not be a joke. I feel like I have attention deficit disorder. I think it's something and I have to do it right now. That's the way that I do things. Just like today. I had no idea I was going to do a video on hummingbirds. I got up, had a cup of coffee. I looked at my feeders and thought, I have not done a video on the feeders like this. So I grabbed my phone, told Gary to go do what he had to do, and I'm just going to sit here for a minute and do a video, which is still on my phone. Then I went live, but that's the way I do things. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Gary likes to think things out. So everybody's got their own way. Okay, he left. Oh, everybody left. And that's what's going to happen pretty soon anyways. As we start to go into early afternoon, we get out of morning. What time is it? About 10:15 or something here. Yeah, very soon they're going to disappear. They come in the morning and they feed really heavy. And then they'll disappear all day into the garden. You'll see they'll come in little by little. And then they'll start coming back in the evening again. Because they'll go into the gardens now that they're full. They're, got plenty of fuel, plenty of food in there. They'll go into the gardens and start to feed there. Idella, hello. Oh, you joined. I think you joined, if that's what you said. I'm trying to see if I missed anybody. I'm sure I did. Billie Jean from the UK. I think Gary's painting. Otherwise, he would have. He said he's painting a room. And he said he wanted to get it done. That's what's going on here today. So now I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to make some, oh, look. Isn't that cool? I love the dots. It's just a simple suction cup, a piece of wire. I think I did a video on that. And when you make the dots, I used to make the wire in a hoop and drop the dot in. But the thing is, I found that it's easier to already have one. I can show you what I did. Now everybody's going to fly away. This is really cool. See what I did here? Let's see if you can see that. See, so I have a separate cup now, just attached something in there. Ugh, sticky. Where is it? There it is. And then I can just drop this in. It's easier that way than to have a hoop. Now my hands are sticky. Okay, sit back down. Okay. I don't know where Kitty is. She might still be outside. I don't think she's come back in. I think she's outside. It's quiet. There's no leaf blowers. So I can put another feeder under there if I need to. Oh, look, 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 look. I just wanted to see him feeding out of that. Let's see. I know there was a lot of comments. It is. It is a beautiful day today. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, the ant modes. That's a good idea. Your laundry soap bottles. They're perfect. I also use those laundry soap bottles. I cut them down, make scoops out of them for my compost tea. So don't throw those away. They are fantastic. Sea Hill. Hello. Like I said, I know I'm missing people. There's so many. I know I'm saying that wrong. Parbeti. Yeah, you'll have him back. You know, you get through the holidays, then you'll start thinking about hummingbirds. Oh, you're in zone 6. Oh, yeah, the snow in Ohio. Yeah, if they stay and if they had a place that they could, you know, kind of stay a little warm. Warmth isn't the big thing, it's food. Then some people have said they've had them stay in snow areas, but normally they fly so fast and they can travel far that they'll just find a better place and then go back later. I mean, a lot of them leave California in the summer because they don't want to be here. They want to go up north. I don't blame them. It can get hot and dry here. Okay, they just left. We'll go back here. I hear Kitty outside barking. Let's see, 27. I'm going to probably go to 30 minutes and then go back because this is awkward the way I have to hold it because it won't let me hold it up and down. So now I got to hold it sideways. And I do want to get stuff done. And it is hard to get stuff done because I really want to sit and watch them also. But they're going to start to go into the gardens and the hills and fly around and look for flowers and insects and stuff. And then they'll come back later in big numbers. See, I think the numbers are already starting to thin down. Now the sun's going to continue to drop until around December 20th. So the sun goes up in the sky that way. And then once it starts to come across, I can put a live feed camera out because I won't have the sun on the camera. Even my cell phone, I go out in the yard and if it gets too hot, it tells me emergency, shutting down. He's sitting up there watching me. Isn't that cute? They probably are. They could be. They could be here. There's areas in California, they stay all year. Southern California is a big one. And then there's areas in Texas, too, that they'll stay all year. They used to leave Texas, I heard, and then there was so much food and stuff there that they started to stay there. Their main thing is food and water, and then shelter. But shelter, they can go deep inside trees and sleep there. So the main thing is food and water. It's warm today. I don't know how warm it is. I think we're supposed to be around 80. I don't think we're 80 yet, but we're warm. I cannot believe this thing did not turn right. I go, why is she sitting here? You're used to having me sit here. This is the big window, though. This is the one I put most of it out. And no matter what, I always remind myself, Mag, Gray, Wolf, hello. So you're 70 in Florida. I started to say something, now I forgot. Gosh. Oh, I know what I was saying. I have to always be very careful because if I rush, I feel like I'm going to fall out the window. So I come here and I'm very careful. I walk over here because it is a big window and it's like a second story because the back of the house is kind of on, I guess you would call it stilts. And I'm just careful putting these out every day. I filled them out. I actually filled them last night, like 12 o'clock last night, to make sure they were all clean and full and ready to go. And then I've already filled them about an hour ago. What I need to do here is paint this, the wood, and then cut a plastic tote lid. That's what I'll do, a tote lid. And I'll put it here so I can take the tote lid, say, and just wash it and then sit it back so in case I drip. Sometimes it drips. Oh, that's interesting. Loveland. Okay, so they are feeding out in the snow. I don't know what state you're in. You don't have a problem with the sugar water freezing? I know you can, if you can find some old Christmas lights, you can wrap that around the feeder and that will keep it from freezing. There's a couple different ways you can do that. No, I'm not going to fall out the window. I'm very careful, believe you me. Believe you me. That's one thing when I go to fill them, I know walk, don't run, and don't hurry, because that's when you end up in big trouble. So I just walk over here and very gently just unhook them and then put them on. See, I've got another hook. I can put another one there. And I had another hook with two more I just took off so you could see better because it was just too bunchy, too many feeders. And then I have a little shelf that's here so I can put my peanut butter cap. That is a candle holder with a dot in it. And then I've got the ice cream container. And then I just sat a dot on top. And see, I think they're starting to slow down because they're going into the gardens now. A little later, I'll probably have to add in another 3 or 4 feeders here for the evening. So they've almost emptied that feeder that I filled. Oh, that's cool. They bloomed today? Cranberry, that would be a pretty color. Okay, I think I missed Susan earlier. Yeah, the rufous are the nasty little ones that come through. They're the ones that try, Susan, they're the ones that really try to take over a feeder. Once in a while, early in the year, when they start to migrate through again, you'll find one that will sit here and he'll start to try to beat him off like he wants to have the whole place for himself, but he can't do that. He quickly finds out that, let's say 1,000, let's just say 100 against one doesn't work. I like that one that's sitting up there watching me. I don't know if you can see him. See? I've made swings. And then do I have a swing? Oh, I've got a little swing up there. But they just kind of hang out on the wire. I've got a couple different wires here. I've got this, I don't even know what it is. I think it's for screen windows and doors I've put up. This is just something I've strung up. See, I tied it here. And I strung it across there and through the other window. That's just a place for them to hang out of the rain when it does rain. I know they are cute. They are really cute. The Rufus and the Ellens are really, really cute. But boy, can they get nasty. So I try to string things around for them to sit on. I might put some feeders on the window out there, but that's a hard one to get to because I've got my washing machine out there and I'd have to climb on the washing machine. So that's why there's no feeders out that window. Yeah, see, there's not as many as there was when we started, even 35 minutes ago. There was more. I see some flying around. They're hanging out on the avocado tree there. I can hear there's not as many. Because when I turn this on, you could hear them all out into the trees, and they're real loud, and now it's quieter. So they've come, they've drank, and now they've taken off. And you can see them sometimes come from across the hill. You'll see them flying. They look like these dots, and they're coming from across the hill to feed. So if you want to feed hummingbirds and you've got them, make your own formula. 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar, 1 cup of water. If you want, you can use 1/2 cup of hot water. Once it starts to dissolve, put in, don't go anywhere, stay here. I'm almost done. Oh, Gary came in to say hi. So you could use 1/2 cup of hot water, 1/2 cup of cold. You just use the hot water to start to melt him. You can't see him, but he's in the orange tree on top, and it looks so cute. And yeah, you can see him. He's right in the middle. Oh, I can't hold it still. There you go. My camera went sideways, Gary. And I don't know why. Remember I had that problem months ago?
I saw that.
I had it set right. It said it was right. And then it went live. And I realized, it took me about 10 minutes to realize that I was not holding it right. Because I noticed, well, why are the names all sideways? So I'm going to have to try it again. Even if I experiment with my members until I can get this right. My members can tell me when I'm playing around with the camera, am I sideways? But yeah, use 1/2 cup of hot water, 1/2 cup of cold, and that way you get it melted. And then store the rest in the fridge. You can store it even for a week in the fridge in a clean container. They're coming here too. I know this has got the action. See, they're slowing down already. Because when I started, you could hear them in the trees. They were so loud. You can. Where do you want to go to say hello?
I don't know.
You can walk by. You can say, I've said hello already.
Should have walked by in the yard.
Oh, yeah, you could have. You could have walked by. You can keep. I know, I've got. Don't sit on my box of candy. I'm using that as a. I'm going to use my box of candy for my video I just did. Okay. So now it's all on you, Gary. They don't want to see you. They want to see.
No, I figured I'd come in.
They want to see the birds.
I'd say hi and goodbye.
Donald's saying hi, Gary.
Hi, Donald. Yeah, I'm setting up to pour the slab, so I've got the.
Oh, I thought you were painting.
No, once I pour the slab, then I'll paint. But right now, I'm just going to pour the slab. I've got it all boxed out and ready to go.
And you want me to see what?
No, you can see it once it's done.
Because you got mad yesterday that you don't trust me what I'm doing.
Because it's elevated, everything.
Oh no, I'm going to check in a second. I want to see what you're doing because I couldn't figure out what you were doing. You got a hummingbird by your head. Oh, he just took off. Okay, I said you were painting. I thought you were painting. Idella, she just said hello. I know there's probably more because it was going. Suzanne, H2610 says hello. Everybody's saying hello to you. You'll have to go. Love King said hello. Par Batty, Battie, I've got, but Par Par would be Parbet. That's not coming out of my mouth. Par Par, Battie, Batty, Par Patty. She says hello. Susan Min, M-E-N-N, says hi. I think I got everybody. Adela said hello. Susan said hello. LM says hello. Yeah, I thought you were painting. So you're not painting now? Are you painting today?
I'll be painting today, but I want to get the concrete poured and get that done. Then I can continue on that project.
And then you'll have that room painted. This has nothing to do with YouTube or anything. Just the room you needed to paint.
I'll be able to get the second coat in today. It's just not as urgent as the concrete.
You're making coffee?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't even know what I do. That's what I was talking about. They loved your video in the garden and they want to see more. And
Yeah,
you
I haven't gone. I've been really too busy. I only answered maybe half the comments. There might even be more now. I've just been jumping from one project to the next. So
well, I kind of explained. I'm trying to show the hummingbirds that you kind of like when I follow you around or you get questions sometimes. And I like doing things solitary when it comes to filming. We kind of do different, we're basically different in filming, in a way, except for when you're doing your projects. We film differently.
yeah.
Yeah, see, if I could have held it the other way, I wouldn't have to be holding my hand sideways. And it would fit in my tripod, but this didn't work. See, Parvati said she could listen to you all day. You should do a podcast.
A podcast, yeah.
Let me tell you something. He's a man of few words normally. He doesn't say much. You don't really say much.
No, we're quiet people.
You come out of a quiet family, and I come out of a loud family. My sister's loud. My brother's loud. We come out of my mother's loud. We come out of a loud family. And you come out of a really quiet, even your sisters, they're quiet. It's a quiet family.
And that's from both sides of my family, so.
I have a secret. If he gets tired, he'll start to talk. It's so funny. If he gets really tired and you get him in a conversation, he talks a lot. I don't understand that. If I get tired, I don't want to talk. Remember, you were once talking, and I couldn't figure out what you were doing. Then you said, I was so tired, and you kept talking. I thought that was funny. We were somewhere, and he was just real tired.
I used to get in trouble with my grandfather when I'd go fishing, and we'd get up really early to go out fishing, and I'd be so tired, he'd say I was scaring the fish away.
Carol, 3254-7 from Northwest Florida. Hello. You fished on the side, didn't you? Oh, Barbara C's here. Hello. I fished on the Santa Monica Pier and Malibu Pier, so we could talk all we want.
Oh, this was river fishing and boats.
Yeah, I've never done that. I have done it in a small boat, but that was years later. Okay, Barbara C said me too. Let me see it. I'm not sure if she's talking about fishing. Oh, Carol loves fishing. God, I used to get up early in the morning with my dad. I love that. And we'd pack the fishing poles. Oh, I was so little. And we would go and drive out to Santa Monica. And I remember sitting in the car and I could smell the ocean. It was like, we're getting close. I can smell the ocean. And then we'd go and set up our poles, and then I would take off because I really like walking along the beach. But I did fish, and then he taught me how to clean fish and everything, so I learned everything from my dad. And then he went from Santa Monica, which I really liked, and he switched over. He wanted to do more of Malibu. We tried surf fishing. We never caught, I don't remember ever catching anything surf fishing on the beach. Oh, now they're coming in again. I was just going to shut this off.
Okay, I'm going to catch you later.
Okay.
I'm going to head back.
All right, I'm going to end this in a few seconds anyways because I need to get stuff done.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary did bring me back memories.
Bye, everyone.
He's yelling bye to everybody and he's out the door. Oh, wow, you can fish. Can can fish out your back door. That would be really cool. And Donald's yelling, have a great day.
Thanks, Donald.
Everybody else is yelling bye too. Okay, he's gone. Dana Land, they'll come back soon. They probably are here. Oh, geez, I keep touching something on the screen and something else happens. Okay. Wow, 80 to 90. That's wonderful. 24 feeders. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, we get through the holidays and then they'll be starting to look for places to nest. And then they'll start heading up north and all over the U.S. and different places where they go to. It got quiet again. So they're coming in kind of in waves. No, it's not depressing. It's nature. Things change. Oh, you're welcome, Barbara. Don't think of it as depressing. Think of it as a little break. You get through the holidays. Just enjoy, try to enjoy, I try to enjoy the, oh, that's going to be a joke, the 4 seasons. Do we have 4 seasons? But I do try to enjoy them. I never liked the winter at all. And now I'm trying to look at things differently, that I can take the cold weather when we get it. And they'll be back. Six hummingbirds and 10 feeders. That's good, though. Then they know, everybody knows they've always got food. That's perfect. Illinois, winter sucks. My cousin just moved back there, and yeah, she wasn't happy about it. She doesn't like the cold. That's one thing I really don't like, the cold. Okay, see, it got quiet. They're almost gone again. There's very few, see? They're on that feeder, but it got quiet. I can hear it's. You probably, the camera won't pick it up, but I can hear when there's a whole bunch. You hear the buzzing and the little chattering in the tree, and you know there's a whole bunch, and then they take off. So they're going out, they're looking for flowers, and I don't know how many flowers there really is around, because so much of it is, see, even the citrus trees that they like, there's no flowers on there. And then there's some avocado trees. Now, I do have some flowers on the deck, but that's never going to be enough for anybody. There's my dog. Whoops. She walks in circles. I have to let her walk in circles. She walks around in circles. She's going to be 16 in 2 months. And then, bless her heart, she wants to walk. So you have a few hummingbirds, Susan, in the spring and summer. Yeah, so even here they struggle. I mean, look, there's no flowers. There's flowers on the hibiscus. And then a lot of the trees, the citrus trees are done for right now. They've got a lot of citrus on it already. And then you see a lot of hillsides that are bare because we have weed abatement. And so you have to take all the weeds out. Kitty. I should have brought Kitty in. I can't sit my camera anywhere. Go look for her. She's outside. I don't know what's going to be here, if we'll have a warm or cold winter. We've had winters where we don't get cold, and then we've had winters where we get really cold. So it's going to be interesting to see. Huh. Sprouting broccoli. I've got broccoli. Yes, and you're right. Mine are flowering, and they are getting something off of that. Cool. Debbie Hedger, H-E-D-I-G-E-R. Oh, so you had an exhausting Thanksgiving. Well, it's over, and now you've got the holidays. And you had a ton in September. Oh, so you might have had a whole bunch coming through. They might have been migrating, maybe. Butterfly clover. That's interesting. Oh, okay, keep touching something. Okay, and you're probably asking somebody else about seeds. I bought some sprouting broccoli seeds from Baker Creek, but if you're asking somebody else about seeds, go ahead and hopefully they'll answer. I don't understand that. Timed out. What is going on? I saw something. I got a weird message I've never read before. It said that I timed somebody out. I didn't. Maybe Donald did. I don't know. I don't think so. All right. Well, I've been on for almost an hour. And if somebody's asking about seeds, go ahead and tell them where you got your seeds. I don't know. If I time somebody out, I don't even know what that means. So off and on, I touch the screen and something comes up. So if I time somebody out, I apologize because I don't know what it did. I don't even know what a timeout means. So is there a way to untime, Donald? Do I untime somebody? Because I don't know how. This is why I need to get on the membership and figure out how I do some of this stuff. And let's see, Blue Roses, hi. How in the world would I time somebody out? How do you untime them? Well, you are welcome, and I'm sorry if I accidentally touched something on my phone because it says I timed somebody up, one or two people out, and I don't even know how that happened. I didn't even know you can. Oh, you made a vegetable soup for Thanksgiving. Meg Gray Wolf. Ooh, using the stuffing. Cool. Try the pizza. Oh no, I don't want to time somebody out. Donald, I don't even know how that happened. I'm trying to scroll, and then once in a while this page comes up, and I try to tap on the scroll, tap on it to get rid of it so I can see. So I must have tapped on something. I'm going to have to be more careful. I didn't even know I can do that. So I am very, very sorry. Nobody should have been timed out unless Donald said. Oh, 5 minutes? Okay, well, I didn't want to time anybody out. Yeah, I don't know how to undelete them. So I don't know what I would have tapped. It must have been something I tapped when I was trying to get the screen back, and I am so sorry. Julie Tripp, hello. Yes, you just caught me, and I'm about ready to sign off. I came on for 30 minutes that turned into almost an hour. Oh, he's not using the dot. I'm using the ice cream container. Well, I guess I can still get phone calls. And they're telemarketers. They're usually calling about my Macintosh or Apple account that I don't have on my computer, or they're calling about my car insurance. Yes, another member. See how they come in waves? I can hear them again in the bushes. I can see them flying around. They come in waves. They drink real fast and then they leave. They don't stay here let's start that over. They don't stay here all day. Oh, you are so welcome, Susan. They come in and feed, and they generally come back in about 15 minutes. Now, how would I know that? Because we do have a pied that comes in here, but we had a pied a couple years ago, which is a bird that was speckled and white. And there was two, I think there were two of them, but one was really speckled, which means probably the mutation was in one of the nests and both babies were speckled and white. One had more white. And I used to try to photograph it. And he would come in, he or she, drink, and then leave. And it was every 15 minutes. So they would drink, like that one's doing now, it just took off, and then take off. And then in about 15 minutes, you would see it again. So this is, this is what they're doing here. They're coming in, they're feeding. That's why you know that you can calculate it. There's a calculation how many hummingbirds you've got. And then they leave. My car, yes, that's what they're calling about. My car's extended warranty on my 1998 Ford. That's a good one. Okay. That's what I drive. My car's warranty. Ugh. Car needs a warranty. But yeah, so that's how I found out it's about every 15 minutes. I'm going to definitely get more flowers, Debbie, this year. Originally I was kind of stubborn. I wanted to do more everything, plants we would eat, and then of course things that they would feed on, which they feed on a lot of broccoli flowers, the brassica flowers and all that. But now I've changed my attitude, my tone, my thoughts. I'm going to do more. There's nobody there anyways right now. They're coming and going real quick. I'm going to really load the place up with flowers, and I'm going to do it in those containers with the lift that I do now, because I can't believe how good it's working. I've got that one in the garden now for months. There are a lot of flowers you can eat, yes, and that's the only flowers I was going to grow, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to grow a lot more flowers than that. Where can I purchase walking onions? I haven't even looked on eBay to see. I've got a lot of walking onions, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this. My eBay account kind of it didn't go lapse, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Just make sure that you see that they've got the bulbs, the little bulbs. Do I have any here? Because if they send you green onions that are growing, these are walking onions. If they send you green onions, then you don't know what you're getting. And you want to get the bulbs. What? Wait. I don't know. See, I don't know how this happened. And I'm really, really sorry. Love King, you're going to unsubscribe. Well, I don't know what happened. If I touched something, I'm sorry, but your messages are coming through now. You're not deleted now. I can read you. This screen on my phone is kind of small, and so when I'm trying to see and I'm sitting in the sun, I might have accidentally tapped something, and believe you me, that's the last thing I'd want to do. So I must have accidentally tapped something, and I'm trying to be more careful. And like I said, I'm sitting here in the sun, and it's hard to read the phone. So if I did that, believe I am very, very sorry. But your messages are coming in now, and it was a pure accident. Okay, so Dana, you got them from eBay. That's where I got mine. My first walking onions I bought on eBay, and that's how I ended up growing all my walking onions. Oh, I don't want to sit the onions there. They're going to fall. Let me move my onions. What made me change my mind about the flowers? I don't know. I just started thinking that I would like to get a lot of different flowers around here that I don't have to, not just from seeds, like I'm growing the zinnias in the garden. I cannot believe those flowers have been blooming for over 2 months now. The same flower, not the plant, the same flowers have been open that long. So I figured it would be good. It's a good mix because it's going to bring in the pollinators. It's going to bring in the different bees, the little tiny ones, your little hoverflies, and you need all that for pollinating. And I figured, why not? I have the room. And so I'm going to put them, the bush type will go into the ground. And then I will go ahead and do seeds and stuff in the containers that I'm doing that go up in the air. The reason they're probably sold out of walking onions, it's the wrong time of the year. They're falling around here. I figured out how to go through them and see what's alive and what's not. They're hard to keep as a houseplant, though I am. And I've got them on my kitchen window. And that's the issue is if you're in a cold area, it's, like it's under snow, this is not the right time to start planting them. You'd want to plant them in the spring when the snow is all melted. And then once they take hold, then it'll work really good because even if they drop under the snow, they'll come back in the winter. So this is kind of the wrong time. Southern California, Arizona, different places like that. Texas, yes, you could probably still plant them. I don't know. Susan, you're making me think if I've got the seeds here. No, I don't know. It was a yellow canary. I think they called it canary, and I don't know if that was the true name, but it said canary. Yours are struggling in 40 degrees. Well, they'll struggle, but the thing is they will come back once you've got them in the ground. Barbacy is saying Etsy, and she's right. Etsy is really, really good too. See, that's the thing. If I put mine up for sale right now, let's say I put a list up somewhere, if you tried to plant them and it's the wrong time, they could end up dying. I would rather do it in the spring where I know everybody in the spring can grow walking onions. No, I just figured it was a good time to start getting flowers. So I'm going to put them in these containers. I'm making those double stack containers. Those are working fantastic, and spot them all over the gardens and plant seeds in them. All right, so now I've gone over an hour. Gary wants me to see his cement work because he was going to cement something and I wasn't sure what he was talking about. So I'm going to go check out his cement work. And I'm going to sign off. And let me try to do this without blocking any. And Loveland King, I am so sorry. Please, I apologize over and over. If I touch something, I don't know how I did it, but it would have been an accident. And Donald told me there was no way to undo it. It would just have to undo, which I guess it did already because I can read everything you write. Oh, Dollar Tree. Okay, that's a good idea. I've gone to Dollar Tree a couple times. They'll be getting a lot of seeds in. I didn't notice any seeds when I went there the last time. See, now they're feeding over there. Every time I turn, they all take off. Okay, well, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to go try to get some stuff done. I'm going to go try to set up a computer in that other kitchen and see if I can do something with that. And I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Everybody have a great day. Yeah, Donald, I am going to leave too. So I don't know who's dinging. That's my other phone. And I'm going to get some stuff done, and I will be back. I'll try to do more live, especially in the morning when they're coming in, and maybe I'll do it in the evening when they come in too. They come in really heavy on the evening, and when it rains, boy, do they come in when it rains. So have a great day, everybody. Dollar Tree's $1.25 now. I went a couple weeks ago, and they hadn't raised anything yet. I heard that they went up. Oh, what are you going to do? Look at this. He's looking down at me. Oh, he was. Okay, everybody have a great day. Don't forget to eat what you grow, and I will do this again, and hopefully next time I'll go sideways so you can see more. Bye-bye. Let's see.